Greetings, these are News Bulletin for tonight. The water ban continues for some of the residents of Alofi South. Niue Chamber of Commerce conducts yet another successful business awards last Saturday. Niue Girls Brigade celebrates 70 years since the group was founded. A routine health check last week confirmed contamination in one of the water tanks located in Tapeu Hill. The contaminated water tank has been emptied, cleaned as of last week. The tank was refilled over the weekend and samples were taken to the lab in Niuefo Hospital.
When the health department carried out tests with the two tanks, they found that one tank is clear, the other have bacteria inside. But at the moment, we just suspect that it was when we release water from the tank the water provided from SB5, water bore SB5. I think that's where the contamination started from, because that tank was not used for 3 years, and we just wanted to have a backup for Kaimisi area and the hospital. So we fixed the tank and filled it up, and I think that's where the source of contamination started from. After the first round of cleaning, that tank had built, and found that there was still some bacteria present in the tank, but reduced. Greatly reduced the number, but it's still some there, and that's why we asked him to do another round of tests, and if it comes out that the bacteria is still there, then we'll look at another option of dosing with chemicals before we can we'll do the test again, and we go from there.
The water department isolated and closed off the water bore SB5, and it is now no longer feeding to the water system. The health and water departments continue to caution residents that live in the areas of Kaimisi, Fualahi, Fonuakula, Huihui, Tapeu, Tufukia, Amanau, and families living behind the airport to continue to boil water.
This contamination, it's something that we can't control really. We just have to keep up with the testing and try and have some cleaning process in place quickly, so we can clean the tanks or clean the water before I can ask people to lift the ban of just boil the water. But it's just precaution that we need to be aware of. It's not something that we anticipate to happen, but sometimes it happens, and just sometimes we can't control it, and it can be a source of contamination. Can be from a lot of sources. It's something that we just have to keep on doing.
If the bacteria is once again found with the water tank, the water department will have to check the water pipes. In the weekend, Niue Chamber of Commerce held an annual business awards event honoring private businesses' hard work throughout the year. The Business Awards event was held at the new conference room at the scenic Marawai Resort last Saturday. Guests were entertained by the Hakupu youth, as well as special guest and former judge of the popular TV show New Zealand Idol, Mr. Frankie Stevens, who was also the MC of the night. Government representatives Honourable Billy Tahalangi emphasised government's continued support to the private sector, which is vital to the growth of Niue's economy. 6 different awards were contested, with the Best New Businesses, Hospitality Award and Supreme Award going straight to Hio Cafe.
It just shows that, you know, your career path. Niue designed me to be a registered nurse, designed Tony to be a diesel mechanic. And then at some point in time we decided we wanted to do something different. And the ultimate is you can go abroad, but you can always think about Niue. And I hope you all saw Tangata Pacifica, and that you're very proud to be Niuean. And we're very spoiled to be blessed by talented that come on to Niue and empower us with such greatness that's already there.
Niue Fresh was awarded the Producers Award. The Tourism Award went to Magical Niue Sea Adventures. The Retails Trade and Services Award went to Rockback Bakery. And Girls Restaurant received the Customer Services Award. According to the Niue Chamber of Commerce Business Development Manager Ray Finlay, that the night and the amount of businesses that showed up to the event was a huge success. The night continued with more entertainment with the Hakupu Youth and New Zealand artist Frankie Stevens. The Niue Girls Brigade celebrated its 70th birthday in Niue, empowering young girls and women to seek, serve and follow Jesus Christ. The service was conducted at the Centennial Hall in Alofi, where the brigade marched from the Millennium Hall. There have also been an award ceremony to honor and show recognition to women that have served in the Girls Brigade for a very long time. The Niue Girls Brigade was established as Girls Life Brigade in 1947, where 13 villages had a brigade. Now, 70 years later, there have been a few challenges trying to keep the girls interested along the way.
I look at it three main areas. First of all, the change that generations has been drifted away from the island, and that drops the number. Before, we used to have Girls Brigade in every villages, and gradually it drops down slowly. We only have a few villages who have Girls Brigade operating at the moment. And secondly, the programs, the teachings is very different from what they taught the girls and what they learned in the past to now. And thirdly is the developments. There's a lot of developments. Even though we are small, but there are areas that we developed, and we developed very well.
Girls Brigade encourages young girls to live and learn lessons alongside Jesus Christ using a four-sided program.
The spiritual side, the educational side, the physical side, and the social side. And we aim the programs towards those sides and develop programs accordingly. Each year we have 4 terms, and we develop programs accordingly to those 4 terms. So if it's spiritual in the first term, we have to focus on the Bible. But that doesn't mean that we don't focus the Bible throughout the year. But we focus on those areas. And to develop the girls' interest and knowledge for Girls Brigade, and the continue wanting to belong in an organization like that, you have to sacrifice your time, sacrifice your knowledge, and sacrifice everything that you have in order to help the girls to become followers of the Lord Jesus Christ.
That concludes our news bulletin for tonight.